Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, freaks of all ages, FreakNet Studio proudly brings to you, it is the greatest tag team in podcast history, the original Freak Travesty, Mr. 33% Dizzle J. This is Just Freaking Wrestling! Alright guys, we are back with the JFW podcast brought to you by the FreakNet Studios. I am Travesty.
I'm Dizzle J.
I'm Luciana.
And we are back with another episode here to talk about all things pro wrestling.
Woo! Yay!
Yay!
Woo-hoo!
Right,
Yeah!
right, the enthusiasm is really here today.
Yes.
I can't wait for the people to hear the new intro that you recorded for us.
You can't wait, like as in they heard it before we even started?
I can't wait.
God, I can't wait for the responses to
Right.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they already heard it before now.
Did they?
So
Yeah.
your whole idea.
Like before you started talking.
Yeah,
the
geez.
intro,
Oh, that's
and-
right.
Even Liz is calling you out on it.
Jesus.
I mean,
Even
I
Liz is calling you out on it.
You know I'm a little behind.
God.
Oh.
It's been a week.
It's
been
been
a day.
it's been a long
It's been
week.
such a day. But hey, we are back to talk about pro wrestling as we always do. We got a lot of independent stuff happening, independent wrestling stuff happening.
Yes.
You know what? Not so much like mainstream wise because there's a whole lot going on this weekend that
Right.
I know of. Next week we are doing the predictions for the Money in the Bank,
Money in the bank.
so I'm excited for that. But Dizzle J, let's start out the show like we always do.
The freaking 5. So
Oh.
this week we did the best comedic, goofy gimmick.
Yeah.
In wrestling.
Yeah. Disclaimer on the freaking 5. When we asked for your top 5, we really want 5,
Yeah, 5.
not one, not just one thing.
I mean, I'm happy if they at least give us one.
I'm not happy with that.
I'm
No,
grateful.
not one bit.
They're
Not
At
one bit.
least
What is that,
there's
like
the effort
20%?
in one.
It's like asking
you know?
someone to do the laundry and they just leave the shit in the washing machine.
Well, at least it got started.
Right? And then it gets all moldy.
Oh,
Mildewy,
that's-
right?
see,
I just
that-
walk
no.
by and push the start again and be like, nah, fuck it.
Oh my god!
If
No.
I had $1 for as many times as I wrinkle release the shit in my dryer,
I'm relentless about laundry.
right? I'm not a big fan of let's talk
Yeah,
about wrestling.
not
Yeah.
anyways.
Laundry's a this freaking show thing.
this freaking shit.
Let's lose
This
the
freaking show.
laundry.
So I had
I will say though, see, it's not fucking interrupted, is it? I will say though, this is the first time that all three of us are together wearing JFW merchandise.
Yes.
We are.
Right? Right? Your guys' shirts came in.
I mean,
Good.
Right? Liziana wearing the JFW shirt in a purple
Yes.
because the shirt comes in multicolors.
It does.
Dizzle J, you're sporting your Mr. 33% in a red.
33?
Right? Percent. Fucking Dizzle J on the back too.
Yeah.
It's almost like a jersey for you, man.
Almost like a
It
jersey.
is
It's
like
really-
a jersey.
I can-
Yeah.
But you know what? I can order it in a jersey too. I
You
think.
could.
Oh, you
Yeah.
could.
You absolutely
yeah.
could, yeah, because the shirts are available in jersey form. Liz, where can they find this merchandise?
On JF.
No, not even close. Dizzle J, where can they find it at?
At tpublic.com.
Searching JFW.
There we go. Yes. Yes.
Fudge plan.
That's TEEPUBLIC.com. Searching JFW, you get all the merchandise, including special personalized merchandise for Angus McDuff from SCW, as well as the Andy Black personalized JFW shirt as well.
Nice.
Yeah. And of course, you get the Travesty, the original Freak shirt, the Mr. 33% shirt that Dizzle J is wearing himself, the JFW original shirt that Liz is wearing, or the JFW shirt that I'm wearing around the back. It talks about the greatest tag team in podcast history,
That's right.
Which
Or
is us.
which is us.
Your F is my second favorite
Right,
F word.
right. Freaking is my second favorite F word. That shirt got released as well. That is available. Becca bought a shirt. Was the first one to buy that new shirt. I'm
Yes.
really excited for that one. I believe that will be a popular one. When,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think that's one of my
gonna be
new
the
favorites.
Next shirt I get for sure.
Right. And of course, we got so many more ideas that we're gonna put forward. It's gonna be a process. I don't want to release all of them at once. I want to do a few at a time.
Yeah.
So make sure you check out tpublic.com. Just search JFW, and it'll bring you right to the FreakNet Studio store, and you can purchase all your merchandise there because it doesn't come in just t-shirts,
No, you can get anything.
right? Cell phone cases, laptop cases, pillows, tapestries.
Onesies.
fucking onesies for
mugs?
babies, coffee mugs, traveler mugs, stickers, wall art, or posters for normal people, whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Normal people.
Right. And what's that website, Liz?
tpublic.com.
Search JFW.
I keep wanting to say JFW.com. I don't
Right?
know why.
I don't own that yet.
People
Right?
like wouldn't say
Right?
that. I'm like,
I'll tell you
that's
what,
not
though.
right.
The only reason I do not own it yet is because you have to buy the domain. You need money for it. And unfortunately, we don't have the money right now. But we will as soon as you buy your merchandise at tpublic.com just by searching JFW.
Or become one of our Patreons, right?
Becoming a Patreon.
Whoa.
Dizzle J, tell me about the Patreon.
The Patreon, we have many levels. You can donate $1, $5, $10, and many more. You get super cool things. Check it out. Hit us up and
Yeah, go to our Facebook, JFW Podcast. Search. You gotta search the post we have on it, because as of right now, you can't search it. Patreon's trying to go through this thing, so you can't search us on Patreon, but follow the link. We have many different tiers, everything from $1 to $25, and obviously there's gifts and surprises for each tier for being a part of it. Next year we have a surprise Patreon that we're working on.
oh, this is my favorite.
Right? And spoiler alert to you guys, that tier is a contest-related tier that awards a title belt to the winner. So make sure you stay posted for that and just become part of be part of the Freakness Studio team here and help contribute to the cause.
A customized title belt.
Customized, yeah. So I'm super excited for that as the time goes on. But again, we can't do all this without your help. So make sure you go to the link on our Facebook page, Patreon for Just Freaking Wrestling. Check out the tiers and just give a little, even $1 a month. I know most of you can afford $1 a month.
Yeah.
It helps us out. I've been begging my mom to talk to her boss about fucking like helping us out sponsorship wise, and I told her flat out, if you talk to your boss and if he gives me $25 a month to the show, I'll go to the gym every single day, 365.
Oh, there we go. I
So
like
you're,
that.
you're using your health against your mom.
I am that poor, so
You can post it on
I
the
never
website,
thought about that.
right. So yeah, again, follow the link from our Facebook page to Patreon. Yeah, that's enough for plugs right now.
This is the
Freaking five.
Freaking five.
Woo.
Again, we did best comic or goofy gimmick.
And another. No, I'm just kidding.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, plugs.
Plugs. Gio from Facebook put Miz down.
Yeah.
Jericho's
Oh.
list.
Yeah.
R-Truth's mind.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
when he was doing a little Timmy gimmick.
Little
Jimmy.
Well, Jimmy.
Little Jimmy.
No, Jimmy.
The New Day.
Oh, yeah.
DX.
Oh, yeah.
And
they're
that's,
hilarious.
and that's one of the cool things when it comes to the people who participate in like these lists and everything. Excuse me, because we have an idea of what we expect a list to be.
Yeah.
Because we're looking for straight up funny, kind of off the wall gimmicks, character wise. But I mean, they go out of the box and they find even the favorite ones that they find even funny that aren't supposed to be like comical kind of way, but also not even characters, but kind of like a storyline personality. As in obviously Jericho's list or little Jimmy, R-Truth's mind.
I love the list.
The list was really
I say it now all the time. I'll be like, you're on the list.
Well, Gio was worried about it. He's like, I picked DX, but I wasn't sure. I was like, it's all opinion based.
It's their
opinion.
I mean, as long as they have 5, I don't give a fuck what they pick.
Speaking about not having 5,
Roll, man.
King Booker.
King Booker.
Oh, King Booker.
That was the most annoying gimmick to me.
I loved it.
Charmel's annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
She is great, though.
All
She
hail
really
King
amped it.
Booker!
Booker!
See, I'm sorry, there's an R at the end, motherfucker. Come on.
William Weir from the Real Wrestling Fans.
William,
page. Santino, Billy, and Chuck, Jericho when he was feuding against Malenko.
Yep. Okay.
So I think that's when he had the paper out, the 1,004 holds or something like that.
Yeah.
Dale from Facebook, also
Dale.
from Real Wrestling Fans.
From Dale.
Dale.
Fucking Dale.
Click porn now.
Dale. Hi, I'm Dale. This is my brother Dale. This is my other brother Dale. What's that Daryl? I don't even fucking know. What's his list though? What is Dale's list? What is Dale's list?
Santino.
Ah.
Okay.
Eugene.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Eugene.
The Gobbledygooker.
God. Gooker.
Which was, it was such a build up
It
for
was
such a
corny,
terrible.
right? Yeah. Fucking egg.
The Doink Midgets.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Wow.
Bash and Booger. That is a name I haven't heard in such a long time.
That guy was
They kind of had like duct tape.
Oh god, he had
Oh,
fucking
my God.
like partially eaten turkey on his chest.
Oh.
Austin had Santino, Team Hell No,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
which is one of those ones I didn't even think of. Like,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but that was
That's right.
hilarious.
It was.
Jericho,
Mhm.
KO,
Mm.
Hornswoggle.
Oh, yeah. Hornswoggle. He was quite
Swoggle.
funny.
All right, Hassan Kaki.
You just say Hassan.
I know, but I really wanted to butcher the last name.
They say I'm cocky, and I say what? No.
Otis, R-Truth, Santino, Daniel Bryan, 2012.
Okay, the goat. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. That's
The
right.
Rock,
The Rock, yeah.
Okay.
He's funny.
Yeah, he was goofy.
Keith, The Firefly Funhouse.
Oh.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Are you ready there, Liz?
I am ready.
You say Liz Dow?
Wow.
Liz
Dow.
Lizdana.
You ready,
Did you
Liz
forget
Dow?
my name? Liz Daw's my new name, I
Yeah.
guess.
You should be more memorable.
God.
Oh, wow.
Even in that shirt, you fucking crush it more than ever.
Crush it.
Which you can buy the shirt at tpublic.com by searching JFW.
Plug.
Plugs.
All right, so I did Long Island's Ice-T, Zack Ryder.
Long Island Ice Tea,
Woo,
yeah.
woo, you know, you
And
know
that,
it.
and that kind of rejuvenated his career, too. So.
It really did.
And he
It
did
really
it on his
helped.
own.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah. It's a
Which
good
was
one. I like
awesome.
that. I also liked, not to interrupt you,
It's okay.
but I liked when he, kind of like how Ruby Rod has like the one pant leg and the one short on
Yeah.
either side. He started out doing that. I thought that was different and really unique.
I love it. And then I also had R-Truth with Little Johnny.
Jimmy?
And then I thought it was Johnny. I don't know.
These mine rhymed.
I also did pick The Rock because he's funny in general.
Now, are you going for The Rock or Rocky Maivia when he first started out and he was all like Jungle Boyish?
No, The Rock. Because
The
he's
Rock?
just funny.
Prince
I mean,
Rocky Maivia.
when he has his shoes, like when he called John Cena a fruity pebble, you know, because of all his colored shirts, that shit was hilarious. And
Yeah.
then he got signed out with the freaking Cocoa Pebbles and Fruity Pebbles thing just because of that diss.
My favorite thing that The Rock ever did was his rock concert. I love that.
And then I have an older one, the Beaver Cleavage. You guys remember him? It was very
Mosh, yeah,
controversial.
original
It
Mosh,
was-
yeah.
It was very controversial because like
It was an
people
incest
didn't like-
storyline, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
but it was funny. But that was so. It was like the first, one of the.
Well, she is from the South.
Well, and the thing is, like,
Keep it in the
like
family.
in reality, that was actually his girlfriend and wife at the time.
Yeah.
But they had her portray his mother on TV, so
Mhm.
yeah.
It did. And then I did Mickey James when she was a crazy Trish Stratus fan. 'Cause that was hilarious.
That was my
I
favorite.
enjoyed that.
That's a good list.
Thank you.
Good job. Good job.
Thanks, guys.
Good job, Liz Dow.
Liz down.
Liz Dow.
The show, Liz. What'd you have, T?
Oh, I passed.
You passed?
Yep.
You did
Oh.
205? Oh.
I don't have to.
Oh, so.
No, I'm kidding. I got one.
Oh.
60.
I got
Are
one.
you going to pull a
Too
me?
good for your peons.
Oh, I got one. Jay Lethal when he did the Ric Flair gimmick.
Okay.
When you mocked Ric Flair.
Yeah. Okay.
The Oddities.
Nice.
With Kurgan.
Yep.
And, yep. The Misfits in Action.
Nice.
Right. The Hurricane.
I always enjoyed that.
Right. He was good. And I also went with Isaac Yankem.
Nice.
PBS. Yeah, I always liked his gimmick. It was pretty cool.
What was the first one you had?
Jay Lethal. The Ric Flair.
I like the Black Machismo one.
That one was good too.
I think that's what really.
And even in TNA with the Scott Steiner, little Scott Steiner guy. I can't remember his name.
Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah.
P.D. Williams.
Yeah. TNA had a lot of cool things back in the day.
Yeah.
They did.
All right, so mine, I had Santino.
It was great.
I had the Blue World Order.
Mm-hmm.
I had Doink himself.
Doink, yeah.
The Gobbledygooker. And Super Eric.
Super Eric.
Super Eric was his gimmick on TNA with Eric Young, where he didn't know he was a superhero. And it was really goofy. Because, like, Scared Eric would run back, and all of a sudden, Super Eric would come out in costume.
Do you remember when he was the leader of, like, that fucking, like, NATO, United Nations bullshit?
Oh.
When he, like, came out and shaved his head on TV and
Oh.
was a villain and shit?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. You can say yes. It's okay. They can't see you nod your head, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to. She threw me off. She's like, yeah, I know she doesn't watch TNA.
I did watch TNA with you. I watched it with you.
Duh.
And then Jerome whenever it was on the DVR, we would have to watch it all the time because he liked TNA more than WWE.
TNA was good back in the day with the 8-sided ring and everything before Bischoff and Hogan came in and tried to make WCW 2.0.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think the 5-sided ring or the 6-sided ring gave them such a...
Did I say 8?
It was 8?
No, did I say 8? I think it was 6-sided, but I might have said 8. It was 6-sided. The ring was 6-sided ring.
Yeah,
It
was a
was
6-sided
6-sided,
ring.
Yeah. I think I said 8 by mistake.
So what Dad did was
it was an octagon.
It wasn't an octagon. I made it implied it was an octagon.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a hexagon.
Oh, yeah, that's what it's called.
Sexagon?
Sexagon?
Dodecahedron? Who knows?
Dodecahedron.
Dodecahedron.
20-sided.
Right?
Yeah, it made it easier for the X Division guys to fly off the ropes and stuff like that because it made the ropes tighter.
It gave them a uniqueness of their own, but I mean, even like when you listen to like AJ Styles and Bobby Roode, James Storm, and all that, they talk about how horrible it felt.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of bad about that.
Yeah, good freaking 5.
Yeah, that was a great one.
That was a
good
good
one.
one.
All kinds of stuff out of that one.
Yeah. So thanks for everyone who participated. Again, it's a weekly thing. So yeah, let's keep moving forward.
Yeah, we post it usually on Mondays. So.
Yeah, we started doing it earlier in the week, so it gives more people more time to see it. We're pinning it to the top of the Facebook page, so it's just right there for everyone to see.
We'll keep sharing it too.
Fuck yeah! Always share it. Sharing is caring.
Sometimes I feel like that gets confusing because there's so many shares. I know, it confuses me. It's like, I'll share it, and then I'll see it shared, and then I'm like, which one do I comment? Do I not comment?
You don't comment on the freaking 5 because you come to the show.
I know, but I mean, like, when I used to, like...
You used to comment.
I used to comment, yeah.
Yeah, you used to participate hardcore, and then you gave up like everybody else.
I did. I just kind of lost track.
And we still called you up to the big leagues.
Yeah, jeez.
That's because you needed me and my awesomeness.
Yeah, you're fired.
I just like, even after you re-gimmicked yourself and everything, you still kept that mental married giggle. It's like...
Part of me. That's my giggle.
It's like a Molly Karma situation. We don't know who we're getting.
That's right.
I'll tell you what, though, as Karma, she's way more ruthless.
I love it.
Right. I just want clarity. I just gotta know.
Why? I like the of not knowing who's gonna come out and which person she's gonna be, or if her evil side takes over her good side in the middle of her match.
I don't like surprises.
Well, that's because you're a little bitch.
That's true. That's true.
At least you know.
God.
It's going to be real hard to edit out her whole voice for this whole show.
You're fired.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, shoot. Oh, damn.
Oh, man.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Dang
Oh,
it.
damn.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Guess I'll just go back to my home.
Let's just cut her off now.
God.
Anyway, so what's up with the show tonight? There's a show tonight, right?
Yeah, Jay, what we got?
We got the ARW.
So before you begin on that, I just want to mention too again about the Patreon, because I don't think we mentioned this, but there is a tier for Patreon that at $10 a month, they get access to a 5th show monthly.
Oh, that's right, the extra show.
The extra
secret show.
It is a secret show. And basically what that show is going to be, it's going to be once a month, access to the $10 a month tier. And that's the show that we're going to spend talking about a certain topic in professional wrestling. Whether it been a tragedy, a conspiracy, an incident that happened with a certain wrestler, the creation of a faction and stuff like that, and the history of it. It gives us an opportunity to go more in-depth and get more information to release out to you guys. And just a disclaimer to it, it's going to be one of the things where we're just going to pull information from what we can find, and then our own thoughts and feelings and what we know about the situation.
Right.
So it's going to be a lot of fun for you guys to check out that 5th show, and you can only get it through Patreon on the $10 a month tier. I believe that's called, I don't know what that tier is called. I mean, look, you keep talking.
You want me to keep talking about
Just anything, really.
Oh, see, you still interrupted me.
You know what a podcast is? Let me tell you.
No, I have no idea.
See
it's a
you.
podcast where you constantly get cut off when you start talking.
Thanks, Liz.
You're welcome. So I put that out
So
there.
tonight in Hammond, at the Hammond Armory, we have the ARW show, which I believe starts at 7.
Yep.
Doors open at 6, $10 entry. It is a good show. This is the 3rd one we've been to.
Where's it at?
The Hammond Armory in Hammond, Indiana.
Nice. I didn't hear you the first time my ear.
Moxie Molly will be there. Malibu's Most Wanted will be there. Malibu's Most Wanted is their tag team champions. It's like probably be in action.
It was called Dark Match.
Dark Match?
Dark Match tier.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fancy.
I do remember that now.
Yeah.
Maverick Cage from SCW, also SCW's champion, will be there. You're going to see Ivan take on BOW, which I'm assuming is their heavyweight title match.
It's a heavyweight title. It's a rematch from when SCW interfered in their match last month.
I thought that was with Holiday.
No.
No?
Remember they came out and they punched BOW to give Ivan the win? And
yeah.
Now he remembers.
Jeez. Good job.
That's why he's Mr. 33%.
That's right. Because it's clearly on your shirt that you can purchase at tpublic.com just by searching.
Just freaking wrestling.
Or JFW. God.
Either way.
You do it your way, I'll do it my way.
Yeah, search Just Freaking Wrestling on TeePublic. See what comes up. Nothing.
Well, wait a second.
Is that why people aren't buying shirts? Because you're sending to the wrong fucking place? Is that how that works?
That's how that works.
Oh, God.
But now we know it's JFW, not Just Freaking Wrestling.
It's JFW.
JFW.
We make it easier for our fans. JFW.
JFW.
That's right. Awkward.
Did something happen with your voice? Are you alright?
Fucking Dizzle J stroking out on me here. Is that the Goldust gimmick? That was kind of bullshit.
That was great.
Oh, God.
New shirt coming to JFW. Bullshit.
Oh, fuck.
Only available at tpublic.com just by searching JFW.
tpublic.com.
This summer.
Coming to a t-shirt company tour.
But no, I'm really excited. This is probably going to be my favorite ARW show that we've been to just because of the Holiday Hunter match.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a brutal match.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be pretty hardcore.
I'm hoping. Like there hasn't been a stipulation mentioned for it, so right now it appears to be just a singles match. I'm hoping there's some kind of surprise stipulation, like last man standing, fall count anywhere, something like that, because I think that would make this match more impactful than what it is.
No holds barred.
Right. I mean, and yes, they've been doing a lot of SCW, ARW matchups between both promotions and stuff, but I think this one is like probably a little more important because it is their top guys of their companies
it's
coming
their
together.
two top powerhouses.
Yeah, and honestly, I think Hunter needs to win this because, in my opinion, ARW's been kind of stepping it up and kind of taking control of this battle between the two.
I think we talked about last week that we're pretty sure that ARW has the most wins in this whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing too, because I mean they keep getting the opportunity to use their referee in these matches.
Right.
So.
Don't you think that they should have a referee from both sides so that it's fair?
I think what they need to do, if it's an ARW show, they can use an ARW ref. If it's an SCW show, they got to use an SCW ref. But for some reason, their ARW ref has been being worked on or worked at the SCW shows. I don't think it's fair.
I think they pulled some legalities, is what we kind of figured out with them.
That fucking guy, he's too old.
Well, yeah, he can't count the three when ARW's got his shoulders pinned.
They just changed his name to Johnny Walker, and I'm not talking about the liquor.
Well, that is a really good drink.
Johnny needs a walker.
I know, there we go. There we go, right?
That's a good one.
And we have Indiana State Champion Dave Allen, the flawless one, taking on Jay Harris, who has really been...
He's been stepping it up.
I mean, on fire.
He's been our match of the night guy for like the last couple of months when he came to SCW.
2 months in a row, yeah.
And you know what? I think he needs to take this win to get the SCW or the ARW title and bring it to SCW.
Well, one of the ARW titles.
Yeah, well, yeah, one of them.
Yeah.
Because I mean, SCW's had an opportunity to take the tag titles and then deliver on it. They had a chance to get the golden ticket and couldn't do it. Now this is Harris's opportunity to show him that he is an SCW guy, that he's able to step up and be one of those guys.
And I think Harris is fully capable of doing so.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen him in numerous matches from when he was in ROW, and they were one of our favorite tag teams, to him becoming one of our favorite singles competitors on the indie scene right now. Mm-hmm. And again, if if Allen can't throw what Savage threw him last month, I think Harris has got this one.
Yeah. Here's something. You ready? You ready for this?
Ready.
You ready for this?
Ready.
I think it's a good thing that this show is at the Hammond Armory because this is going to be a fucking war. Boom! Boom! Right?
Wow!
Look at that shit. Right? Analogy the fuck out of that.
Analogy the fuck out of that.
Hunter's going to bring the pain.
Right?
Oh!
fuck. Boom.
Yeah.
God, she's doing better than you.
Hey.
God, you should go sit down with the kids outside. But, I honestly believe that tonight is SCW's night. I think they have an opportunity to really, just step forward and take control of the situation. Because right now, no disrespect to Southland Championship Wrestling, I love SCW, but they're letting ARW walk all over them.
Mm-hmm.
And they
most definitely.
it's time for them to fucking step it up.
ARW already won their SCW's heavyweight championship.
Yeah, they're lucky they even get the title back.
Yeah. And which Cage actually had a pretty good match where he wasn't just dominating the whole match either.
I think what we're going to do, maybe somewhere here in the near future, is we're going to make our fantasy ARW SCW match card.
Ooh.
Probably do that in the future here.
Well, I like that.
Like a tag team match, a women's match. Who wouldn't love to see Moxie Molly take on Kamikaze, right?
That'd be amazing.
Right?
That would be kind of psychedelic.
Right? And that's another thing, too, is it's just like the Manson family. They're not choosing a side. We don't know whose side Karma/Moxie's on.
No.
But we do know that she has the SCW title.
Right. Yeah.
Right? Also, the women's champion for ARW is going to be there tonight, too.
Oh, there we go.
Right? So we'll see if she's... maybe Moxie's taking on her. Can you imagine Moxie grabbing the ARW women's title, too?
That'd be awesome.
Right? Fucking two minds, two titles?
There you go.
Holy shit.
That would be amazing.
I want that day where she fucking two-faced herself.
That'd be awesome.
Right? Kaza one side, Moxie the other, both titles, and she just gets in the ring and just beats the shit out of herself. If that doesn't sell tickets, I don't know what they're doing.
That would be an epic match, I feel.
Moxie's got Karma in a headlock.
Here's a gimmick. They fucking find someone who looks just like her and plays one of the fucking characters.
Ooh.
Oh,
Right? It's kind of like that Kane versus Kane when Festus was dressed up as Mass Kane.
Yeah.
Undertaker versus Undertaker.
Undertaker versus Undertaker? Hell yeah. Fucking Cactus Jack versus Mankind? Fuck.
Oh.
I don't know if that really happened, but shut up.
I was like,
wait, I don't remember.
Triple threat that, throw Dude Love in there. Fatal 4-way, get Mick Foley in there, dressed as Santa, whatever.
I could see Foley pulling it off though.
Right? I'm so fucking hyped for tonight, man.
I can feel your energy. I mean, it's real hype.
I feel like I'm yelling, and I don't care.
You're just so
It's
excited
all right.
you can't hide
Right?
it.
Right? God, I feel like Liz.
He's gonna lose control. You like it?
No, it's scary up here.
You gotta watch how much you sing because you can only sing so many notes before.
Yeah, you gotta demonetize this.
Oh. I changed the wording at the end. It wasn't the exact word.
We don't know the lyrics. It's okay.
I do. I do. The way I sing it.
They don't want none.
This is the first time I'm going to be at the Hammond Armory.
That's the first time I'm at the Hammond.
So I'm excited to see what this venue is like. And especially when it comes to SCW, it's always interesting to see a different venue and how they set everything
right.
up. Like, you had an opportunity to see him in Moni, and I didn't. So I don't know what the setup like was like. But to see how Clifton's setup compared to Shabant's is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I think I like Clifton. I like their setup, their arena type look a lot better. But I do like Shabantz's entrance from the stairway. I think that's a little bit cooler.
I think it's a little different.
I like that too.
And then ARW, I as of right now, I've only seen the school and the VFW. I do like the school a little bit more. I think the acoustics of it makes it a little bit better.
Yeah, well, the school a gym's always better than
it's got that
inside the
effect.
VFW.
Right. Just wait, maybe hopefully 5 years from now, JFW Arena opens up.
Right.
Right, gotta get those lotto numbers.
Just freaking arena.
Right, my whole thought was, I just want to win the lottery to pay off my debt. Fuck that, I want to build a fucking arena.
You could do both if you
You're welcome for that idea.
Right, the JFW Bingo Hall. Fuck it.
Just freaking bingo.
Hey, bingo's fun.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pulling B1.
And 33.
But in the same aspect of indie wrestling, SCW's Uncaged is next week.
Oh, I know.
right? And that's Shaban's, right?
That's in Shaban's.
This one's gonna be Shaban. So, Brian Cage is gonna be there. As of right now, it's been confirmed. It looks like it's a triple threat match with Marche Rocket and Jay Harris.
Jay Harris.
So he's getting another opportunity to be in a big name match. I mean, he's crushing it.
And to get put in a match with Brian Cage, who is Impact World Heavyweight Champion, who has had success in Lucha Underground, who is quite possibly the biggest luchador I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. And that's just got to be like a nod to how well you're doing right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, I give a lot of respect to him because, you know, he did get injured during his Impact Championship match, came out of it on top as the winner, and he is still, you know, going to be at the show and participating in the match.
Oh, man, I can't wait to hear the Terminator clap.
Right? And, of course, you know, I have no problem giving him a signature if he asks for one. So, I mean, I'm willing to do it. You know?
Kind of hoping he drill claws me in the middle of the ring, but...
What?
Wow.
That's what his finisher is called, drill claw.
I don't
think
you would be able to... Would you be able to walk? Like, if he drill hammered you in the ring? Yeah.
Drill claw.
Drill clawed you in the ring?
Yeah.
Oh.
After I woke up.
God.
Oh.
I'd be alright.
This got awkward. This got weird.
It did.
Have him 619 you?
At least we know what his fantasies are now.
Oh, shit, man. Well, hey, man.
Wait till you see Brian Cage.
He's a big dude.
I
do. Like, looking at Lucha Underground, my 3 favorite wrestlers out of there was Brian Cage, Mil Muertes, and I can't remember the biker dude that wore the black mask.
Son of Havoc.
Son of Havoc. I love Son of Havoc.
I thought Son of Havoc was good.
Evilise was awesome too.
Evilise has a tryout with WWE.
Really good for her. I think her coming in would give them more of a lucha side of women.
Right.
You know, just like Almas, his manager.
Zelina Vega.
Zelina, yeah. She actually is pretty good for, you know, the limited opportunity she gets to wrestle.
Right.
She's really cool. Plus, she was AJ in Fighting With My Family.
Was she really?
She was, yeah. She portrayed, Tessa Blanchard was a stunt double for Paige.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And that movie is available.
Oh, yeah.
I still haven't seen it.
It's very good. I really like it.
I've heard a lot of good about that movie.
I wanted to see it.
It's a very good movie. The only thing you have to look into, I know a lot of people critiqued it just for the fact that it did not follow the proper story, but it's close enough to where it's a good movie. You know, it pretty much the time frame between her getting into NXT and going to WWE was shrunk down a lot more than it really was. You know,
well, they have to. It's a movie.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of like NXT stuff in there, you know, for her. Right. But they do show the big points of her life and everything, especially her family side, which the original biography, Fighting With My Family, is about. It's about her with her family coming to WWE, not so much her career in WWE. But they also open to the opportunity, and I think The Rock even agreed to it, that maybe down the line they may even do a sequel to do from the point where she won the Divas Championship to her retiring. So
I heard that too. I heard that they were thinking about making a second movie. What were you gonna say?
That'd be cool. I still want to see it. I mean, pretty much every wrestling movie I want to see. So
yeah,
The Wrestler was a good movie.
Yeah, God, that was sad too.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that.
That was good. I own it. You can borrow it.
Cool, thanks.
It's a very good movie. Who is the actor?
Mickey Rourke.
No, is it Mickey Rourke?
Yeah.
God, that guy's old as fuck. Yeah, you're right. It is him. Right? All the blow he does in that movie.
Jesus.
You know what? I'm thinking Mickey Rooney.
I was like,
Mickey
Rourke.
I
don't remember him doing any blow in this movie.
No, he did.
Did he?
Yeah. It was right before he banged that bitch in the bathroom.
Oh. Wow.
Or after. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Good movie though.
Sounds like a great movie.
Yeah. It is a great movie. It really
what else could you want?
It follows.
It follows the history of what independent wrestling used to be back in the day.
Oh, okay.
A wrestler who was on top and his kind of decline.
Yeah.
Well, that's why there's the problem found, like the Ric Flair and his drinking problem.
Guarantee you will cry at the ending.
Oh,
I promise you.
I cry at everything. So
I know, you're such a little bitch.
I am. God. I'm a passionate person.
Sure.
You know what's worse? I cry at like dog movies more than like people movies. Like if a dog dies in a movie, that's like devastating. Then like a person dies, depending on how they die, I'm like,
How come there hasn't been an Air Bud wrestling movie yet?
I love Air Bud.
He's on football, basketball, baseball,
Yeah,
volleyball.
where's the wrestling?
He doesn't know how to sell properly.
Right? No selling motherfucker, not Mark.
Doesn't know how to take a proper steel chair shot.
God, yeah. What other movies? So there was Ready to Rumble, The Wrestler. What other wrestling? Fighting with My Family. Is that really the only wrestling movies? Those are the ones I can think of.
Wrestling movies, but then there's movies done by wrestlers like The Marine, done by John Cena and The Maze.
We're talking wrestling movies.
Just based on wrestling.
Based on
Well,
wrestling.
didn't Knucklehead? Didn't he wrestle a bear?
Yeah, I wouldn't even consider that.
Yeah.
Wrestling. I mean, but yeah, I mean, there was that one. I
really don't
What
think there
about
is
like
anymore.
the fighting movies like Fight Club?
I've never seen it.
Neither have I. Well,
Have you ever
actually,
seen Fight Club?
I don't remember.
No.
So, with Mark
Everyone
Wahlberg?
keeps saying, it's like, oh, I got the movie, you can borrow it, and then they never loan it to me, and now it's been so old, it's not on Netflix or On Demand, and then that's why they're like, you know what, fuck Brad Pitt.
Oh, it's Brad Pitt. That's right.
Yeah, isn't it like Brad Pitt and Ben Affleck, or is it just Brad Pitt
I
and some
thought
other dude?
Mark Wahlberg. What's the one that he's in? I know Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg, you're thinking of the other guys.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Are you
No,
really?
it's,
I hope not. That's a cop movie with Will Ferrell.
No. Oh, shoot. No. What's that one? With Mark Wahlberg and his mom dies.
Oh, Stepdad?
No.
No?
It's like, so he's, shit. they're
Four
like-
Brothers.
Ted?
Yeah, that's it. Four
Ted?
brothers.
How about Ted?
No, not
Ted
Ted.
2?
Ted 2.
Ted 3?
No, but Mark Wahlberg's got some fighting movies because he used to be
Yeah,
a
no,
fighter.
we're-
Or something
Wrestling
like that.
movies.
Wrestling. Well, fighters
Pro
and
wrestling.
wrestlers or something like that.
Professional
Really?
wrestling movies.
Yeah. See, now we're
Well, Beyond the Mat.
Now we're just bantering because we got
Beyond the
25
Mat.
minutes. Yeah, that was a good one.
Beyond the Mat was good.
I actually got an opportunity to watch The Dark Side of the Ring. They're available on YouTube, all 4 of them. So,
Really?
So you got
Dark
4
Side
of them.
of the
How are
Ring.
they?
What's in that?
They're very good. They're documentaries about incidents and everything.
Oh, I love documentaries.
Which, ironically, is the same thing we're doing with our bonus monthly podcast,
Oh.
right? Which you get with the tier. Which one was that?
The Dark
Dark
Match.
Match. The Dark Match tier for $10 a month.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. Do you think we should tell them the list of that we have planned for it, or what do you think?
We probably should. We got the time.
Yeah, we got 25 fucking minutes.
Yes.
We got 20 minutes of bantering to fill. So
You act like we couldn't do it.
yeah. So for the next year, we already have set up of what we want to do, and these are in no particular order. It's just the ideas we have. We're going to talk about the Owen Hart death, the situation. We're going to talk about Bruiser Brody's death. We're going to talk about Vince McMahon buying WCW, the final hours of that, and how that came to be. The Katie Vick storyline between Kane and Triple H. The Undertaker Mania streak. We're going to talk about the history of that. The Eddie Guerrero death. The Chris Benoit death. We're talking about the creation of the NWO and the history of that. The creation and history of the Four Horsemen. ECW going to bankruptcy and closing down. And eventually also being bought by WWE. The Von Erich curse and the death of Dino Bravo, which I think Dino Bravo, maybe people don't know a lot about it. So
Well, yeah, when you mentioned it to me, I was like, oh, I never even knew.
yeah. And that's literally like, there's so many others we could do, but that's going to at least be the first year of the podcast, because we're going to release one a month, and just for $10 a month, you get that bonus content, and you get to hear, us talk about, the history of wrestling. It's some things that you guys, even if you're just straight WWE fans, you don't know what everything, about Bruiser Brody or the Von Erichs and everything. Because the Von Erichs, they were huge in Texas.
They were huge in the whole territory
Yeah.
scene. I mean, even I know one of their daughters wrestles today, and I believe
She retired.
she retired.
No.
Yeah, Lacey in 2010, yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, I looked it up.
And then her
History.
history.
Pulling it up. Jump starting that shit.
I believe some of their sons are starting up too. What I was reading.
Kevin Von Erich, I think he has 2 boys who are going to get into wrestling. But, I mean, there's so many other ones we could do. We could talk about the storyline with Stone Cold getting hit by the car. We know now who the mystery guy was, but the storyline behind that, the Montreal Screwjob, was probably the biggest, most controversial situation in the world. The Goldberg super kick to Bret Hart that ended his career. The incident with Droz.
Oh, the breaking the neck.
Yeah, there's. We could talk about the history of the Brood. I mean, there's so many that we could talk about. And you know what? It comes to you guys for just $10 a month, and as long as you are part of that tier, you're part of that 5th show.
I mean, it sounds like a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, we're not.
Epic.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be just freaking wrestling. There's probably gonna be like a little title thing to it. New theme song for it. Different theme song than the JFW theme song.
Ooh.
So it's going to be a little bit different, but it's still part of JFW. And it's a bonus episode that no one gets unless they're part of the Dark Match tier.
That's awesome.
That's fancy. I like that.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, one of the biggest things that we talked about when we came back in January was growing the product.
Exactly.
Offering more content and more opportunities for, you know, our listeners to be part of, you know, JFW. That's why we came out with the merchandise. That's why we started Freaknet Studios to kind of collaborate everything together to kind of help each other out. Doing the Patreon and releasing that.
Exactly.
I mean, we're still working on the YouTube stuff, just trying to figure that out. But that's coming. So make sure you guys subscribe to us on YouTube. That you could actually, you know, search JFW Podcast on YouTube. Find us, click the subscription and the little bell. The little bell will notify you on when our, you know, videos do go up.
Oh,
How
I had no
convenient.
idea that's what the little bell did.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like you know, with Facebook and Snapchat, you send notifications. That's what the little bell on
Yeah.
YouTube is.
Oh.
So when we start doing, you know, the ideas we have for videos, like, fucking action figure reviews and some, you know, remaking some old historical promos.
Oh,
and
that's
stuff
the
like
one I
that.
look forward to.
So
Oh, yeah.
we have a lot of stuff that we're doing, and you know what? We can only do it all based with you guys helping us. So make sure you subscribe to YouTube and you know, follow us. Make sure you follow us on social media: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at JFW Podcast. The Instagram we use for the pictures of the shows and stuff like that. I'm gonna start posting the merchandise that people purchase from us on there as well. It's gonna go on our Facebook too, but Facebook is where we do the freaking five, we do the match of the week, our pay-per-view result contest we post on there. When the show gets released, it's notified up on there, and the same thing with Twitter. Twitter is basically a notification of when the show's dropped. We don't do a lot with Twitter because Twitter's kind of dying.
Yeah, Twitter is dying.
It's kind of like Vine, you know. It's there for a little bit, but it's fucking going away. Instagram is the biggest thing, and so is Facebook.
Yeah.
But we do have a website too, and that link is on our Facebook page as well. So check out our website because I updated that.
You did?
You know, I did. I updated
it. Looks great.
The links to the places where you can find our podcasts are on there: iTunes, Player FM, Podbean, Spotify, fucking Google Play. I mean, it's all there except for Google Play. Google Play does not have a link from our website because that's Google Play, not my fault. But you can search JFW Podcast at any of those. It'll pop up. You can listen to the latest shows. You go all the way back to day one.
Wow.
And listen to the original podcast there. And if you're on iTunes and you're listening to our show, give us a 5-star review. You know, just give us a little 5-star rank. Review our show because that helps us in the what's it called?
The rank?
Yeah, the ranking. The ranking. Thank you, Liz.
You're welcome.
The ranking on iTunes, and it grows us based on reviews and 5 stars and everything like that. So make sure you do that too. Yeah, we're begging at this point.
That sounds like it.
So the thing is,
Panhandling here.
the thing is, the bills are due at the end of the month. So,
Right.
and we got to buy Podbean. We got to make sure we just got to do shit. Plus, we want to grow.
Yeah.
We want to get more equipment when we do the interviews and stuff like that. I mean, it's all on you guys.
Yeah, we need a camera.
We do need a camera. We need a video camera and a photo camera.
You know what? JFW also wants to remember that this weekend's Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there that are listening to the podcast. Right, guys?
Why?
Because it's Mother's Day and you should appreciate them. That's why you're here.
Thanks, Dad.
Just want to throw that out there for JFW.
Thank you, Father, for
W
convincing my mom
appreciation.
to fuck her. Okay, so
Thanks, all you daddy fuckers.
thank you, all you daddy fuckers.
Your baby mamas.
But yeah, Mother's Day's right around the corner. The best thing to do is to order her a shirt at tpublic.com just by searching JFW.
Exactly.
Yeah, mom needs a pink JFW
Right,
shirt.
exactly. Why
Exactly.
not?
Pink, purple, blue.
Or a
Right.
Dizzle
You
J
get white
shirt.
and tie-dye it? I mean, come on. The opportunities
Was
are
there a
endless.
tie-dye?
No, I say you can get a white one and you could tie-dye it.
You can personalize your own shirts.
Yeah.
As soon as the money clears, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Rock it.
Well, why are you getting so uppity with
Why
me?
are you questioning
Did you see
my
that?
tie-dye?
She's like, you can buy it and do it yourself. I was like, well, who the fuck wants to do that?
Well, I feel like tie-dye things.
I don't.
Well, I do.
Let's talk about the pick of the week.
Ooh.
So the
Yeah.
match of the week, actually, you sent me the link.
The
Like,
Dizzle J pick of the week, yeah.
yeah, you sent me it and was like, here, check this out. And I was like,
Whoa.
This is awesome.
Yeah, and it's really cool. It's first off, it's really cool the fact that they stream this live on YouTube.
Yeah,
but it's still there to be viewed. Beyond it.
You guys could watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, I sent it to you too. You can watch it too.
I know I have it.
75-minute Iron Woman match between Tessa Blanchard and Mercedes Martinez. And I watched the full thing straight through. I didn't. It was like I didn't stop to do anything maybe besides get a drink. And even then, I took my phone with me, got my drink, and
that's a cool thing when it comes to even independent wrestling and everything. Is like they could take what WWE is doing and raise the bar.
Oh yeah,
75 minutes. I mean, that's over an hour of that regulated time. So, and it was for Tessa's title. So make sure you check it out if you haven't yet. See if she retained or lost it. I've never seen Mercedes before this match, but she impressed the fuck out of me. She held her own. I mean, there was that brief period where she kind of like stayed outside the ring, which I'm sure a lot of people saw as like a coward move. But at the same time, for 75 minutes, you're going to be in that match. Take the breather,
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it was just a fun match to watch.
Yeah, and I believe this was the Rise promotion.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Awesome.
Yeah. Don't stop now, guys.
I was like, well, it got quiet for a minute.
Yeah.
We both watched the match. Did you watch the match?
I didn't get a chance yet.
Are you coming to ARW with us tonight?
No, I'm not.
Oh, so it gives you time to watch it.
No, I'm busy. I have things to do.
Yeah.
I'm a very busy person.
Well, if we cut it short, we cut it short. I mean, we don't have to sit there and pander.
We're pretty good at pandering.
What else you got?
Well, how much time we got?
15 minutes.
Wow.
Oh, we probably bullshit to the final freaking thought.
Well,
yeah.
Final freaking thought is a final answer and move on. It's like a couple.
That's not how we've been doing it.
Okay, fine. Don't do the final freaking thought yet. Let me think of a topic. So John Cena sucks.
Oh my god, why are you doing that right now? He does not suck. You suck.
I mean, he hasn't been around since WrestleMania. I told you he hasn't.
He's making a movie.
Oh, he's making a movie.
He was on Ellen.
Like a straight to a DVD movie?
He's probably recording more than...
And he's also on
Rise
Ninja
of the
Turtles. He has a television show that he's on.
His girlfriend's kind of ugly, too.
No, she's not. She's like a... Have you read about her? She's amazing.
I mean, you think, yeah,
she, like, runs security. She's
a
boss-ass bitch.
He's kind of a dipshit, He's not really a good person in general.
I think you're jealous.
Right?
You wish you could be John Cena.
You ever wonder why he can't do Make-A-Wish without being publicized about it? I mean,
because it's John Cena and every kid wants him because he's amazing.
Yeah, and of course, why the cameras have to be there?
Who they did publicize for making the Make-A-Wish Foundation? Stephanie McMahon. I thought that was pretty great.
Stephanie?
The little girl wanted to be Stephanie McMahon, and they showed it on Raw.
Well, they just put Naomi in their like Hall of Fame for Make-A-Wish.
Well, it's because she's a lot better than John Cena.
Yeah.
John Cena just does it for fucking viewership and
he doesn't.
publicity.
He genuinely cares about this. Have you ever heard him talk about the Make-A-Wish Foundation?
Anybody can write you a speech.
When the cameras are around,
he is like, you can tell he's truly invested.
No,
you can tell, just like...
I don't know what sucks more, his fake heart or his fake wrestling ability.
Oh my god, he's a great man. He is great in the ring, and he's always improving himself, learning new things.
Yeah, improving how getting the dipshit father haircut, doing his makeshift finger poke of doom.
Got my JBL haircut.
God.
I think I did see a meme I saw, which I thought was absolutely hilarious, was John Cena in earnest. And there's
50-year-old dude in jorts.
I've seen that.
Jorts. Fucking jorts.
That's great. But John Cena's great. Get off John Cena.
God, no.
How about let's talk about fucking AJ Styles and how bad he sucks.
You mean the most amazing wrestler in the ring today?
He fucking sucks. He's such a little baby.
He's still wrestling.
Do you look at his face when he wrestles? He has the most weird-ass faces. It's always looking like he's ready to give a guy a blowjob. I
can't really see his face because he's too busy flipping around and
he looks like he's ready
on a great
for
match.
Positioning. He sucks. Literally.
Why is it that whenever you look at AJ Styles, you think of stuff sexual? What's wrong with you?
No, it's just because he looks like he's in there.
Right?
Like the position
you're too focused on John Cena wrestling, but when it comes to AJ,
because all I can look at is AJ's mess ups and all his screw ups in the ring. Right? His footings off, and he's slapping, and he's still cocky and campy.
He's still looking at his sex face.
He's like a wannabe Randy Orton with his persona and wanting to be great. But he can't. You can't be as cocky as Randy Orton and wrestle like that. Sorry.
Oh, Randy's not even a good
Randy
wrestler.
Orton is a great wrestler.
AJ Styles is a much better wrestler than Randy Orton.
AJ Styles sucks.
Randy Orton is a dumpster fire.
He is not a dumpster fire. He's
such
a
a dumpster
legend
fire.
killer.
Not really. He didn't kill anybody.
Legend killer.
I mean, the only person that really killed anyone is fucking Vince allowing Owen Hart to come from the roof. So.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, that's right. I said it.
Oh, damn!
Oh, damn.
That's right. I said it.
Maybe
Oh,
Snuka.
Oh, man. Oh,
fucking Snooker. Yeah, we can talk about that one too.
Ooh.
Shawn Michaels came from the ceiling. He didn't die. That was nice.
Right? Conspiracies. Fucking Cena's career dropped faster than Owens.
Cena's career didn't drop. He still has it. He can walk into anywhere and he could make money just by smiling. Okay. He's not
Oh,
facing
shit.
WWE.
I don't mean
He's
it.
still
Oh, God.
I don't mean it.
Rest in peace, Owen.
God, right? R.I.P. Owen Hart.
Oh,
Still,
Jesus.
okay, let me ask you a
That's
question.
Terrible.
Let's say Owen Hart didn't die. Do you think he would have continued his whole career in WWE or tried to jump to ICW with Bret Hart, Neidhart,
He would have
Bulldog
went with the
and all that?
Hearts.
Because everyone else did leave, but I mean, obviously the accident with Owen happened a couple months after Bret, so I don't think that decision was really capable of being made as being under contract. But
I mean, it really all depends on how they used him after that.
yeah,
That's
I'm sure at a point he would have dropped the blue blazer gimmick.
which he probably would have. And that's another thing too. Like if what happened to Owen Hart didn't happen, would Jeff Jarrett went to ICW? Because I honestly don't believe that Owen Hart, as great as a wrestler he was, I don't think he'd ever get out of that mid-card status. I don't think they ever would have pushed him to like a world title match or anything like
Really?
that. I don't think so, no.
It's an interesting deal.
Right? And that's some of the stuff that we are going to mention in these extra shows. Like, what ifs, what could happen and stuff
I
like
like
that.
a what ifs.
Right? Right? I mean, I'm a huge fan of like hypotheticals and what if. Like, what if John Cena knew how to wrestle?
What if AJ Styles didn't suck?
Again,
what
again,
if? What if?
Right. Again, sexual with AJ. Come on.
He sucks. Oh,
He
God, I cannot
sucks?
stand him
I
in the
guess.
ring.
I
You
guess
see
he's
who they have him wrestle? He has to wrestle with new people because he can't treat them shit
right.
for the new wrestlers.
See, that's the thing. They had to
That's
put
what
that
they have
veteran
is
in with all these
wrestling
jobbers
with
and
the new people,
shit, like
breeding
Roman.
them, training with them. AJ
Right, these
Styles
noobs.
sucks. He
God.
needs to go back to where he came from.
Unfortunately, he can't. They're paying him too much money. He's kind of stuck there now.
They
Because
should
he's
probably
the best in
say
the world.
He
He
is
is
not the best in
absolutely
the world.
the
There
best.
are way more wrestlers that are better. Okay, even
Not
Umaga
true.
was a better wrestler than AJ Styles.
Yeah, but he's dead too, so.
Rest in peace.
Right. He's dead, but AJ's still killing it in the ring.
Not really.
Boom.
There we go.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's
here we go.
your final thoughts?
That's enough pandering. What else is there? I think they should go back to divas, not women.
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Why?
Right? I think Braun Paine matches should make a comeback. Because that's all they're good for. So.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Women are looking for Braun Paine matches?
I mean.
Women are a lot better than what men are. A lot more flexible in the ring. They're faster in the ring. They could do better tricks in the ring than most men can because they have that ability to.
I've never seen a woman do a 450
But you know what
splash.
sucks? That a woman's outfit has to be so sexualizing that they can't come in looking weird like some of the guys do in these outfits. Women have to look sexual in the wrestling, and that's what's wrong. That's where they go wrong with wrestling. Like, women shouldn't have to look so sexual. Is it fun to look sexual? Yeah, but you're wrestling. Who wants their boobs bouncing in their face that they're really going to take wrestling seriously? Nobody.
Wait a minute.
You're right, divas. Yeah.
Women.
I agree with you 100%. They definitely should go back to being
So-
divas.
Ugh,
Because they're just
Jesus.
sexual.
So the guys that just wear the Speedo
Yeah.
thing, that's not sexualized?
No, not at all. It's, like, awkward. It's like, could you put on pants, please?
AJ wears pants.
He does.
That's why he's good.
But they always fall off his ass. Like,
Not-
he doesn't wear the right
Not John
size.
Cena jorts.
Hey, those are professional. They cover, and
Are they
his ass
professional?
crack never shows.
Is that
on
professional?
TV.
Jorts? Jorts is professional?
His shorts are professional.
Fucking
and his
jorts.
shoes.
God.
Yeah.
I did what I
Final
could.
freaking
You
thought.
did what you could?
I did what I could.
Alright.
Disclaimer. I do believe women are better than divas. I honestly do. Owen Hart's death is a tragedy, and John Cena sucks. So final freaking thought.
God.
Wild card rule.
I don't like it. It should. They might as well just stop doing like the fucking like SmackDown versus Raw stuff. It doesn't make any sense.
Wild card?
Yeah, fucking WWE is not allowing like 6 people from Raw to go to SmackDown or 6
Well, it's
people
supposed to
from
be
SmackDown
3.
It's like Uno.
Yeah, but come on, now it's dumb. Just
It is dumb.
pretty much just get rid of the whole fucking separate brand shit. They're just gonna do it.
They should just make a show with the men, the NXT in one show, and the women and the women's NXT in the other show, and that's how they should do it. That's how they should do it.
Yeah,
that's what
women-
their show should
women
be.
are
1
good
hour
enough to have their own
NXT,
show.
1 hour whatever their roster is.
One day when the women are as good as the men, they should definitely have their own show.
Oh my god. And you think? Really?
I do believe that. If you don't believe they should have their own show, that's fine.
I do believe that they should have their own show.
Yeah,
but
one day down the road.
women in the ring are a lot better than some of the men wrestlers that are there now.
And Sasha's
Some
killing
of
it
the
right
men
now.
wrestlers literally just have time on the air just to fucking talk, which is bullshit. I don't want to watch Raw and watch some guy talk for 20 minutes.
Ronda Rousey.
Do you know how many of those there are? It's stupid. Like,
Alexa Bliss.
what's that guy's name? Zaner? Why is that? Why are we
Zaner?
not? What's that guy's name?
Sami Zayn.
Yeah, Sami Zayn.
He should change his name to Zaner, though.
I really suck with names, but like it's.
But yeah, no,
preposterous.
wild card's dumb.
Stupid.
Jerry Lynn joining AEW as a coach.
It won't do anything. No benefit.
Lacey Evans, future star?
Yes.
No.
Really?
Yeah, no. She's gonna be like fucking No Way Jose and EC3.
No way,
and
Jose. How did you put them in the same thing? Really?
EC3 and No Way Jose
No, Lacey Evans and No Way Jose.
because they were huge in NXT and they're gonna come up. They're gonna do a little bit with her. It's not gonna get over. You know, there's too much Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, fucking
I feel
Natalia
like
Naylor. There's no room for it. They're gonna push her, and it's not gonna take.
I think it
it's
might
a
take.
goofy gimmick. It won't.
for her, I think it will. It makes sense because of the man and she's a woman.
I
It
promise
makes
you, by
sense.
SummerSlam, she's gonna be irrelevant.
I hope not. I hope you are wrong.
I hope I'm wrong too, but I don't see it. I think her gimmick's a little bit too goofy for what this generation is okay with.
I like it. It brings back like the old feel of like patriotism
Yeah,
and like.
for adults, I think that will work, but for kids, they don't want to see that shit.
No. And that's what's sad.
they don't appreciate the work that gimmick is that she puts into the gimmick because she busts her ass for that.
Yeah,
Well,
no, the
she
gimmick
does.
is good.
But she's not gonna get the appreciation from the younger fans who don't want to see
like the
that.
younger girl fans will look up to her as a woman that she represents herself as. I feel as a woman, little girls are going to look up to that and be like, she is a very true woman and true to herself. I feel like you're wrong.
Yeah, but she's all Becky Lynch, so.
Now, Becky Two Belts?
Mr. McMahon still need to be on TV.
No.
No. They got Shane O'Mac.
Like I spelled it.
You want us to look at your spelling?
Holiday. Yeah.
Holiday or Pain?
Dang.
Like, who's gonna win?
Yeah.
Holiday.
I said Pain.
Yeah,
Who
no.
defeats Becky?
It's not
Lacey.
gonna be. It's not gonna be Lacey. It's gonna be that one chick. What's her name?
Rousey?
No, definitely
Charlotte?
not Rousey. Not Charlotte.
Naomi? Carmella?
No.
Nikki Cross?
No, it's one of those
Peyton
new
Royce?
girls in that trio.
Ember Moon?
I can't remember her name.
Mandy Rose?
Yeah.
No, they're gonna put one of the belts
Something's
on.
gonna happen. I feel like Mandy Rose will, something will happen. Because she's got that backup and she's in Money in the Bank.
Are you
It
talking
makes
about
sense.
who's gonna beat her at Money in the Bank or who's gonna
Who's
beat
gonna
her
beat her?
eventually?
Who's going to beat her eventually?
Mandy
Oh,
Rose.
eventually. Okay, because the Money in the Bank, she's gonna hold both titles.
Yeah.
Down the line, they're gonna try to put one of the belts on Lacey, and it's not gonna get over.
No, I think they're gonna do something with those two girls.
The only way
Mandy Rose gets more hype than Lacey does, unfortunately.
Lacey will work is if she goes heel against Becky, or Becky drops the belt to somebody else who is a heel, and Lacey tries to do the babyface to her. If they put Lacey against Becky, she's not gonna get over, and people are gonna hate her.
I see that.
Yeah.
WWE canceled a Toni Storm match due to her losing to an AEW star.
That's stupid.
Yeah, that makes sense. Fucking Vince is a nut job.
That's very true.
Yeah. As long as they don't bury Toni Storm, I'm okay with it. But she needs to come up with Rhea Ripley, though. They need to be the next two to come up to WWE.
Ivan or BOW?
Ivan.
BOW.
Indie show you're wanting to see.
Indie show I want to see.
Yeah.
Don't you see all your indie shows?
You have to. What do you mean by that?
One that you've been seeing on Facebook that you want to go check out.
Black Label Pro has always been one I definitely want to go check out. GPW is another one.
Ooh.
There's I can't remember the name of it, but I can't remember the name of it, but it's up. I think it's up north at a Catholic school. It's like there's like a Spartan or something that's on the fucking fly or something like that. I can't remember what the hell it's called, but there's one that's up. I believe it's in a Catholic school, or like it's produced, or they do like a fundraiser for the Catholic school. I can't remember what the hell it's called though. But that one I definitely want to see. But Black Label Society or Black Label Wrestling and GPW are definitely two I want to check out.
I want to check out that Kajuya Tax Wrestling too.
Never heard of it.
It's where Lamar Titan wrestles out of now.
Never heard of him.
Yes, you did.
Not till he cut his hair. Yeah, no, he's pretty cool.
Touche.
Yeah, he's pretty
Wow.
cool. Ricochet. There's actually what's that? Was it RWF that's going down in Pontiac soon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that too.
Maybe.
How long will Kofi's run be? As
Not
champion.
long. Well, I don't know.
Fucking, he'll probably lose it by SummerSlam.
SummerSlam is the titles always change.
Yeah,
That's the biggest.
There's a lot of rumors that he's gonna drop it to Goldberg.
No,
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, so one of the things that Fox wants is a Goldberg Brock Lesnar match on SmackDown,
yeah.
and so
that's ridiculous. He should not lose to Goldberg.
definitely
Good
not.
Lord.
Which I'm surprised Goldberg would actually wrestle in Saudi Arabia. It's just the whole family thing. Not that his beliefs or anything, political wise. I don't see him wanting to go overseas to wrestle like that. But I guess if the money's right, he probably will. But
that's true.
If they put Goldberg against Kofi, then yeah, fucking Goldberg's probably gonna win it. But I don't see him holding it past SummerSlam. They're not really doing much with him, like world champion wise. They're doing this whole like feud thing with Kevin Owens, which I get is leading to a title match. Yeah. But it's all fucking New Day and Owens and stuff. Right. It's not Kofi. Like when Jinder Mahal did it, obviously the other guy who was champion and no one expected, it kind of like it was him moving forward with the Singh brothers. Now it just seems like this is Kofi and Xavier Woods moving forward against Kevin Owens, and
it's awkward.
It's goofy. I don't think, and I honestly believe that they actually kind of regret putting the title on him because it doesn't seem like it's doing anything.
It doesn't sound like they're doing much with him. Like they're not really giving him a true story. I mean, the Kevin Owens story is the thing, but they're not really embracing it like they do other wrestlers. It does seem like he's getting the short end of the stick. Yeah. Like they gave it to him because because of the statue of the person he is.
Well, the weird thing too is like actually thinking about it and everything is like, I mean, the last pay-per-view was WrestleMania when he won it. It seems like WrestleMania was so long ago.
Yeah.
It really
does. He hasn't had like really a title defense. He hasn't really had a single competition match that justifies his title reign.
Exactly.
He has matches here and there, but they're never they haven't been great matches that Kofi had when going for the title or fighting for it. It's like it seems like I get it, man.
He had better matches when he was with New Day than he does now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's sad.
Yeah.
It's depressing.
It's just one of the things it feels like as soon as you reach the top of the mountain, what's there left to do?
Right.
But it's kind of like the same that they did with Becky Lynch too. They had him so hyped, and then they won, and then they just dropped him. What are their writers doing? But they did just fire one of their main top writers, so maybe that will change.
One of the dumbest things they ever did for Becky Lynch is giving her both belts.
I love it.
It makes no sense because now you're relying on the entire women's division focusing on one person instead of two different individuals, where you could create two different storylines. Because now you're just having people fight.
They could do more with the storyline right now. I mean, they did with Daniel Bryan when he had both belts. Or it was Daniel Bryan.
There's only one belt at that time.
He had two belts. There was two belts.
Well, yeah, but that was only one title at the time. They weren't separate belts that he had two of them. It was just both belts was one title.
I thought one was World Heavyweight Championship.
It was, but it was before.
So it's two different belts.
It was before they unified it into one title belt. They unified the belts. It's kind of like when Chris Jericho won both belts.
Yeah.
Those both belts were considered one championship that someone could win. With Becky, each title is still separated but has one champion.
They were two different championship belts before they unified them. So they were two different belts for it.
Right, but you couldn't challenge them separately.
You should have that because people used to do it all the time.
But that's not how they work.
SmackDown and one was on Raw.
Yeah,
they always had a different belt.
But when they stopped the brand extension, they put it in the air. They
merged the belt.
Yeah,
but they're not doing a brand extension.
So back in the day, like when Chris Jericho won both belts from The Rock and Austin.
More. That's what I'm saying. They can still do more of the storyline. They're not. There's so many women that they're not embracing. Yeah.
Well, that's why not. That's why that's why at the pay-per-view, fucking Becky's facing Charlotte for the SmackDown title, and Becky's facing Lacey for the Raw title, and they're still doing a Money in the Bank match.
But she's the first woman that will have 2 title matches, the only person to have 2 title matches in a WWE pay-per-view.
Yeah, but no one wants to see that. That's not true at all either.
The only person?
The only woman.
Okay, I see that, but still, like I don't.
You do what I say.
I love Becky Lynch.
You hear the crowd when Becky comes out, that crowd pops.
We are going way too long.
Yeah,
you can ask Dizzle J.
We're going too.
You can ask Dizzle J. Becky Lynch is my favorite wrestler, but even I don't want to watch her wrestle 2 matches.
Well, I do. She's not my favorite wrestler.
No, because you wrestle the first match, and then you may not get as good quality.
No, it's Becky.
One of the
She's
matches,
the man.
One of the matches is not going to be up to that.
She's a passionate Irish kicklegger. She's going to fight to the death for her.
What'd you call her? An Irish kicklegger?
She's going to put out a good match. It's Becky Lynch. That's what she's known for.
Yeah,
she's not a lot of passion.
I think it just defeats the entire purpose of all these fucking female wrestlers that put on the roster, that they're neglecting to have the ability to have more people wrestle for 2 individual titles. And plus, I don't hear a lot of the fucking tag team titles that they hyped up for so long either.
Yeah, there's not much going on with that either. It really seems like they really dropped the women's division. It's sad. WWE needs to step it up.
Right. That's all I got.
Me too.
Time to ring a bell in this episode.
Perfect. As always, I am Travesty.
I'm Dizzle J.
I'm Luciana.
And thank you for listening to another episode of Just Freaking Wrestling, the JFW Podcast.
Peace.
Bye.